Welcome, everybody. This is another episode of The Casual. I am your shepherd.
And it's JB.
I don't I don't know what that look over the show. Oh, that's a good way to kick it off. That was funny. So of course, this is a spot where we all can be ourselves. We always talk about anime and everything like that. This case, I kind of want to I don't know, switch it up just a little bit. I ain't saying we're gonna go too far fetched off the side, but like I said, we like to talk about anime. We want to get into movies. Kind of want to get into like popular things that's going on too as well. I think JB kind of agree with that. So
Yes, sir.
so this episode kind of, I don't know, for the people that's watching, it's kind of be like a test run. Like I told JB, I wanted to try something different. I kind of want y'all to be here with us. So, so just enjoy. Of course, you can always make comments. Please make comments. Type, tell us something, tell us anything, tell us you love us. That's great.
Tell us we suck.
Eh, tell us you love us. I'll just play it. Any criticism is good criticism, so it is what it is. But I kind of want to just jump straight into it. As far as where is it at? As far as anime goes, we already have an episode where we already kind of touched JJK. Of course, we get into new animes, such as I told you the other day I just started Blue Exorcist.
Okay.
You told me you just started on the Blue Eyed Samurai. And I'm just throwing this out here, just kind of like, I don't know, for me, like Blue Exorcist started off good. If you already watched it, that's great. Don't, you ain't got to get no comments about that. Right now, it started off great. Blue Eye Samurai, I watched the whole thing. That was real good. Kind of just throwing out some anime y'all could kind of check out on your own if y'all want to, so I think that's as far as like, I don't know, do you have any other good animes you've been kind of tuning into?
Uh, you said you started Blue Lock, and you said you weren't really rocking with it like
Yeah, no,
that,
I was rocking with Blue Lock.
which hurt my feelings
I'm,
because
I mean, like I said, man, the reason is, spoiler alert on everything we talk about, y'all. So, we might talk soda too. If you ain't watched it yet, just kind of give me your idea. This is a spoiler alert, but Blue Lock, like I said, my biggest issue with Blue Lock was, of course, it's about football slash soccer America. So the
what?
issue is, I mean, because the real term is football, especially if you're a real diehard fan, they'll look at us crazy when we call it soccer.
Okay.
They look at us like we nutheads. And I give it to them because that's the bigger sport. Like, it's way bigger. It really is. It's a huge
Hey
sport.
man, football is in London now.
Yeah,
American football.
but football, soccer is everywhere. Like, it's legit everywhere. And
The Bears are playing in London next year.
they make way more money.
Oh yeah.
So they like everywhere. These are like countries that go against each other all the time. But my issue with Blue Lock was it's a guy that basically, like, I mean, this whole organization or whatever, this woman wanted to make this great team so they could start competing as far as like on a national level. Because they always had issues on a national level, it seemed like. And so
In
she like, hey, I
Japan.
want to make this team. I'm gonna hand it over to this guy. This guy had this great idea. So he was like, I'm gonna get all the forwards together and I'm gonna make you this great selfish forward because I want you to understand you have people like Michael Jordan and things like that of that nature. Like, always remember they was selfish, but they was great. So he want to make this great player. So he got like, well, I don't know, like 300 people, right? I think it was like 300 people.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think it was like 300 people, and they all forwards. And he was like, all right, I'm gonna make y'all compete against each other. And this is how I'm basically gonna, sort you out. But the catch is only one of you could get this training. Also, for all the people that don't get this training, you would never be able to play or represent for Japan again. I was like, okay, that's weird. Okay, I was like, cool, let's go with it. I was like, let's go with it. Because I was like, that's too much. Like, you'll never compete with Japan again. They're like, all right, bro. But all right, so let's go past that. So we kick it off. They just all in this room for the first little course or whatever. They all in this room, and now they gotta kind of play like keep what like touch
Tag.
kill a man like in a sort of way. It's
Yeah,
trying to get
tag.
rid of the ball. Yeah,
Yeah,
tag, I guess. So
tag.
tag your it with the ball. So it start off with a play. He kick it to you. If you touch it, then now you're it. And it's a time that's time going down. So if the clock is ticking, and so you got to hurry and get this ball away. The last person that has the ball is eliminated. So that's the first one. So we go past that. Now we playing a team game.
Nah, man, you missed the most important part of that scene, though.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like I understand you talking about as far as what the character building and stuff like that.
I'm saying, like, they had been the whole first episode. They had been showing like that this character was so selfless, like throughout his whole soccer
Yeah,
career.
that's the character building. I ain't even talking about that. I'm talking about the whole premise of this story and why it just blew me. So that's what I say. Yeah, no, that character, that's all the character building. That's like following him. Like, oh, he was a selfless. He was like, oh, he'll always pass the ball and stuff. And all of a
Mm-hmm.
sudden now he like, I don't know why I did it. Oh, like I get that part. But the problem with me is like the whole plot of it. Because now you got them playing on a team, which for me, I was like, that makes no sense. And so they played on the team.
Well,
Oh,
you gotta play.
huh?
If I mean, soccer is a team sport, no matter how selfish you are.
Yeah, but see, you got forwards playing positions they have no business playing. So you got them all playing these unknown positions, and hey, if you lose, you out of here. So that's unfair. So
I
I'm a
guess.
forward, and you got me playing goalie. I don't know what. Okay, so we go past that. So all of a sudden, they all headbutting, like both teams headbutting each other because they all want, they all for one, all they
You
know
want the
is scoring.
ball.
Right. They
Yeah.
all know scoring. For one, they forward. That's all they know. And so now you have one team that's like, hey, let's play as a team. And the other team still going at it. And then they finally got it together to play as a team. And then this is what killed me from it. This is what killed me from it. And he was like, oh, now I get what he's trying to do. Trying to get us to play as a team. And the dude was like, yes, you're right. I was like, no way. I was like, no
Nah,
way.
man.
I was
Nah,
like,
man.
this. Hold up. You gonna eliminate people for playing as a team. Well, is this your trick? And so I was like, I know I gotta get more into it, but I was like, right there, it's kind of silly. No?
You got to watch it, man.
Right. So see, it's making me watch it, but up front at the beginning, that makes no sense.
He trying to get us to play. I think the whole object of it is like, um,
But remember, you deep into the story. I'm just talking about
true,
that.
true. Without ruining it, like it's a positionless game that they playing. Like at that point in time, they didn't really understand uh that. I mean, they didn't understand like everybody's trying to score and everybody's trying to get the ball, and I don't know a lot about soccer, but I watch
Mhm.
Blue Lock. Let's
Well, to
get
be
that out.
fair, I know somebody that watches Blue Lock that knows a lot about soccer. He enjoys
And
it.
they okay. See, I do the opposite. Somebody who plays soccer that watched Blue Lock was like, "This is crazy."
It's like the dude,
He's
he
like,
know the
"This is too
positions and
much."
everything like that. And he was, of course, he was like, that's crazy itself. But he enjoys the anime.
Well, see, they take a lot of real events and like put them at the show. So it's not like, I mean, you don't get me wrong, it's all dramatized, but it's not like mugs jumping off the ceiling
Yeah, no, I get
and
that.
doing a bicycle kick. So like,
I
it's
heard the
not
soccer, I
unreasonable.
heard like when they play it looks really good. Like, I mean, what I
Yeah.
seen looked cool. I just had a problem with the story. I was like, bro,
Mm.
you can't tell people I need y'all to be selfish, but I need y'all to play as a team because I'm going to eliminate y'all anyway.
Well, you got to think Michael Jordan was selfish, but
But
he
you
only
telling me
started
you're going
winning
to
championships.
eliminate me. I don't want to play on your team.
Is you don't get eliminated if you advance.
Yeah, I get that. I
So
understand that.
you can play as a team
But what
as long
happens
as you
when
play
all
as
of
a
y'all got to
team and
go
y'all
against each
win it.
other?
Hmm?
You know?
That's when the weak players and the people who are just playing roles, like certain roles on the team, that's when they get weaved out. Like right now, he just trying to
Yeah, but
he
see,
building up.
that's what I'm saying. That's my issue. Like, and I understand what he probably trying to do.
But those people gonna get you gotta think those people are gonna get eliminated anyway. Once you start getting to the top players and the best players that's there, like those people that aren't significantly, let's say, better or like have their strengths or whatever, like those people that's just average at soccer, they gonna get weaved out in the very beginning.
But you know
You
what my
know,
issue is, right? Okay, so you're trying to get these people to advance. You're trying to weave out all the weak people. So we know on every team, you got strong people on every team. So you're eliminating that strong person and you keeping that one strong person over there and got all those weak people to where that strong person should have been over there with this strong person, but we not doing it. We not doing it
nah,
correctly. That's what I'm
nah.
saying. It's
The
a
best, because you got to be able to elevate your play and elevate the people around you.
Yeah, but see, you weaving out all the strong people too. So you probably weaved out the best person for this person. You probably did. Think about it.
Because if they was the
Okay,
best,
think about it.
if they was the best, they would have won.
No, think about it. Let's say basketball, like KG, right? One of the
Hmm.
best forwards. He was
Hmm.
on the Timberwolves for how long? And they kept losing. They lost and they lost and they lost and they lost. And then he
They
went to
trash.
Boston and put him around some key players and brought a key player over there, and then they won. But you see what I'm saying? So KG was over there. KG would have been eliminated. One of the strongest players. Well, of course you would have never known that. You would just know, oh, he's a strong player for that team, but he got to go. And let's keep this.
Oh no, it's stuff implemented to keep those players in. Like if you score a certain amount of goals, you stay.
See, this, I don't know. It's silly to me. I don't know. It's like, so you got this person playing this position. See, that's the problem with soccer. You got people that's playing certain positions. Like, you can't have your defensive people come and play offense. And that's what I'm saying. It don't make sense. It's like, what are you doing? So the
Yeah.
defensive people, you basically say, y'all eliminated. Sorry, goalie.
Nah, the goalie people who play goalie, um, they I think that I don't know how the people who was playing goalie advanced. And now that I think about
See, because it's like, okay, what happened? If the ball never come to them. There, you can't say, oh, they had 6 blocks. They didn't
I'm
do that.
saying the people who was playing goalie that was winning. I guess it was the story thing.
That's see what I'm saying. So that was my issue. I was like, bro, it's so much to just contradict itself. I was like, it is too much, and that's what kind of blew me. I was like, I'm gonna give it another shot because I just want to
Yeah,
see how
man,
it
watch
looks.
it,
I'm gonna
watch it,
watch it, but I was saying that was my issue, bro.
check
I
it
was
out.
like, all right. I heard the soccer playing is great, football/soccer playing. Oh yeah, so real quick, another anime though. Uh, I don't know if you checked it out yet, but I had started it. I think they only posted like 2 episodes. Was the Solo Leveling?
I've been trying to get into the manga because it was only 2 episodes.
Right, because the manga they done right.
I have no clue.
I think they
I
done
think
with
so.
that. I think they finished that whole thing because I know a lot of people was waiting for this to come out because they love
Okay.
it. And when it came out, like it was everywhere that they got to see their favorite scene with this like I said, spoiler everybody, their favorite scene with this statue, right? Everybody loved that
With
scene.
the
I ain't gonna
baby.
lie, that was crazy.
With the baby.
Yeah, that was that statue looked nuts and was
The
bogus.
fu- the funniest the funniest part of that scene was when he turned to look at it. He was like, "I hope this motherfucker not looking at me." And then it
Oh,
looked.
you talking because she said the statue was looking at her, and then what happened? The dude got sliced or something, right? And then he
Yeah,
looked at the
and then
statue, was
he
like,
looked at the statue. He was like, "Is it really looking?" And then they looked. Like,
bro was like, hey, he was petrified. He was like, yo.
like this motherfucker.
So you did watch the 2 episodes?
Yeah,
Okay. So I like how it started off. That was because remember I told you at the beginning, I was like, it's kind of weird they fighting ants.
yeah.
I was like, all right, this is like childish.
But it was hard though. It was hard. I
Yeah,
mean,
but it was ants,
they
bro.
had somebody throwing hands. Then they had dude throwing lightning. It was
Yeah.
crazy,
It was
but it
kind of
was
like
clean.
it was mediocre.
I give you that.
Like it was real mediocre. It was nothing special until we got to
The
that tunnel,
statues,
right?
yeah,
In that second tunnel, and they open up that
and
door.
that
I was
part was
like,
crazy. That part was crazy in itself. He was like, yeah, like so this was a D-rank mission, but it's another cave. And
yeah,
usually we'll go home, and they like, well, we don't do shit how y'all used to do it. And he
bro,
like, well, put it to a vote.
bro. And it's
Like,
crazy.
come
Yeah,
on.
let's do a vote. And they said leader. So we voted. Why you ain't coming in or something like that? Maybe he was just staring because he was second guessing it, bro. The
He
leader,
was like, hey,
he
this
was
could go
second
real
guessing it.
bad.
Bro, he was second guessing it. And they kind of pushed him into going. He was like, yeah, let's go in. And next thing you know, they read that tablet. She started freaking out. And what was the first kill?
Um,
Dang, what was the first kill,
the
bro?
dude started. I think the dude went towards the door
Well, he was
and
too
got.
close to that statue, right? Was it the door or the statue? He was too close to the statue.
I feel like he got swung on, and he was by the door for some reason.
Probably. And then
But it was crazy.
what's crazy was,
The dude
they'll
with the
kill
wife
you.
and kid.
Huh?
The dude with the wife and kid.
No, that was crazy. Well, real quick before that, what's crazy is when the statues killed you, they just went back in the same position. They was like, yeah,
That's what I said.
all right. I was like, damn, bro. It was like, hey man, you too close to me.
That was crazy.
Yeah, the wife and kid,
Nah.
yeah, that was bogus.
Yeah, they showed the wife and kid. I'm like, come on, man. We don't need that. We don't need all that.
Yeah. And then
You
we
got
had his little quick little story, him coming back. Remember, he
yeah.
came back, and man, it was like he shouldn't have came back, bro. God dang. They
But
were just bogus. And then, like, when they was doing the tablet, he was like, yo, what that tablet say? And he was like, yo, we got to praise him. Then we got to
then
do
he,
this. And remember that dude
then
was
he,
like, I know how to praise all the guys. Something like that, remember?
yeah.
Bro was like, yo, thank you, Heavenly, or whatever. Thank you, God. Yada, yada. Hey, I was like, hey, you should
A-Town.
move.
Hit him with the A-Town stomp.
Right, bro? It was like watching Attack on Titan again. I think
Oh
it
man.
was the rumbling.
That shit. Attack on Titan.
And he was just stepping on them too, like ants. I guess that's why they had ants at the beginning to let you know people was going down here like ants. I think so.
Yeah, I think you trying to just draw some shit.
I think that's why
No,
they
no,
did.
no, it's symbolism, you know. The
Yeah,
ants
think about
represented
it.
the humans. The
Yeah,
ants represented the humans
there you go. Yeah.
in the
See?
beginning of the story because they was just attacking the ants like they was regular people. And then once,
Exactly. That,
nah, man, the
yeah,
big ass ants.
I think that's what it was, bro. I think that's what it was. I think it's just letting us know like some people going down here like ants. Yeah. I think I'm right. I think I'm right. And then we get to the part where what was crazy is how everybody left. He told him like, "Yo, I think these blue flames are down here for a timer. I think if y'all just chill out and stare at them until this timer go out, I think we'll be cool." Muff was like, "That remember the girl freaked out? I was like, nah, fuck this, hell no."
Yeah,
She just left, and then next thing you know, that door closed some more because the door was wide open and it closed some, and then they start moving in,
everybody started leaving.
and then they took a note. Then dude was like, "You should stay because you the leader." It was like, damn, bro, you should stay because it's kind of your fault. That's what I would have said. I was like, I ain't staying, you staying, bro. That's just me. I don't know. I'm just saying.
But
And then my man lost his foot. Of course, he lost his foot earlier. And then he was like, hey, bro, you gonna have to carry her up out of here. Cause remember, she couldn't move, old girl to heal her. She couldn't
yeah,
move anymore.
that shit was. He said she a decent healer, but he think she tried.
Bro, her legs just
She
gave
broke
out.
down. She broke down. I mean, that's terrifying though. Motherfuckers getting sliced.
Well,
And shit.
no, remember he said he thinks she broke down because she used too much of her healing ability.
Nah.
That's what the leader said. He was like, I think she had used too much of her healing. Because all of a sudden she
Mm,
just stopped running. She couldn't move. She was trying to get out of there. She just couldn't move her leg.
yeah.
And then he told her, he was like, hey man, y'all get up out of here. Bro chopped on the back of the neck. It was like, all right, bro, peace.
He hit her with the old Vegeta the goatee. I mean,
Yeah.
what was it? Vegeta the trunks and goatee?
Yeah. Was it that? Or did Goku do it? Was Vegeta did it? I know somebody was Super Saiyan and they got shot. Women, matter of fact, that was Beerus the Goku.
Nah, that was out of.
That was Beerus the Goku.
I'm talking about when Vegeta blew himself up.
Oh, you talking about that was
That's
that was
Dragon Ball Z.
yeah, that was with
Remember he
Blue.
blew himself up? Yeah, with Blue. And he chopped somebody over the neck hard as hell.
He probably chopped one of them, but I started thinking about when Beerus did the Goku when they first fought each other. And remember, Goku was going crazy and Beerus just kind of moving around.
Uh
And then he went
I thought
behind
he
him and chopped
I
him.
thought he
And no, he
didn't he
chopped him.
flick him on the foot. Oh, he chopped.
He did flick him on the forehead. But what
Uh,
made him stop was he chopped him on the back of his neck and he just
uh,
got out of
he
his
took
Super
him out of
Saiyan 3.
three for him. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember.
Bro was like, oh, oh shit. That was it. But yeah, he did one of those, got up out of there. And yeah, my man was, hey, bro, you thought they was cooking some bacon, how they was throwing him around. They was chopping his ass. Oh, I was like, God
Man,
damn.
he was like, "This is it, huh?"
He
He
was like,
was
I
like,
got the
"Everybody,
family too.
we got families."
This ain't fair. The hell was I thinking? I should have been praising him by myself. Hey, if you
That's
think
fair.
about it, if he did that all on his own, he would have been cool.
He said, "I got a family too. I got a sister and a mama."
Right. Like, damn, bro, you out of here.
Said, "Wow."
You gone. So yeah, then we get the end of the episode where it was like, hey, you wanna do this? Because you
You
only
got two
got
seconds.
0.02 seconds to live,
Right.
so you better make a decision. And then that's how it goes off. He made a
Yeah.
decision that yes, though. So we gotta see what that's
Damn.
about. We gotta see what that's about. I don't know. So right now, man, I think like continuing anime, like the big action anime stuff has been pretty cool right now, though.
Yeah.
I think it's
And I
actually
think
go ahead.
I think they I think they learned how to tell the stories a little bit better. Like it seemed like the pacing lately, like with anime, the pacing been good. The animation is always, it just depends on what you like. But like with Solo Leveling, like it's simple but it's clean. So it's
Yeah.
like you really can't be mad at it.
Yeah.
Um, but overall, just the pacing and how they telling the stories been good. Like I say, um, two or three of the last five animes I've been trying to watch. Like it's like the way they pace it is always nice, and like the action and like it's not just like they throwing characters out there.
Hmm.
Like, who is this? Like, I always talk about what is it, High School of the Gods.
Man, come on, bro.
That could have
Come
been it. I feel like it would have been such a good story if they just like put more depth into the characters. Because
on, man.
it
They
was like
did.
we just gonna keep throwing cold people out there.
They did, bro. They was like, this is Sun Wukong. That's all you needed to know, bro. That was it.
And he got hands.
There you go. That's all. They kicked the hell out. I like the fight in that though. That show was crazy.
Yeah, I mean the fight was crazy, but it was just like fighting.
Man, we was getting down to it. We was finding out his grandfather and everything, man. What you talking about?
Man, nah, bro. It
That
was
was so
like
in depth.
right. It was one scene with the dude that was remember they was on the rooftop playing the music and I mean and like praising whatever to do the big spell.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like that character had just came out of nowhere. If you rewatch it,
Bro, they explained what that they showed where the character came from. He came from right where he was supposed to come from.
right?
Yep. That wasn't that argument.
You got it. Nah, bro. Like I say that show could have been way better if they just wrote it a lot better and pasted a lot. But like they tried. It seemed like they felt like they was only getting one season.
Well, maybe they was gonna explain it later. Maybe they just wanted you to get into it. I mean, because you can do that. They do that with the shows, just like the Blue Eye Samurai. You got straight into it.
Yeah, but at least like they telling like a backstory while telling the story. So it's like it gives you depth about what's
Right.
going
So
on.
maybe
It
they was
gives
gonna
you
do that in the next season.
they ain't got it next season because they threw all of the
Maybe
fighting in
they
the first
maybe
season.
they had a next season though.
I mean, ain't it a Crunchyroll original?
Maybe it was a season there. Yeah. Who says who
Nah,
didn't get next
they
second
threw
season?
all of they was like hands. They might as well just throw it. Should have just drew knuckles on the screen. Just hands.
Bro, they couldn't do that, man, because they was giving you too much story.
Right. One Punch Man season 3.
What
Right.
about it?
So what's going on with it?
We hoping for the best. Uh, we know what's his name? I think his name what Harada, the guy that draws the new One Punch stuff, not the original creator. We know that he's been getting into animation. He's been really getting into depth about the animation, and so if you go to like his Twitter, you'll see how he started and where he's at with it. Because he was just like, oh, this is just an image of some running, and it looked cool. So he trying to start his own studio. I don't know
Okay.
how long that's gonna take. I don't know how long everything's been going on. So, I mean, if he been doing a good job as well his planning, he probably got a team, and maybe they'll start animating One Punch because I don't. It's crazy. That I feel like that's one of the best things going on right now. As far as the manga right now has been a little bit slow, but it makes sense if it is because that means he's busy doing all of this stuff too.
True. But I mean, they just came off of like 30 chapters of like fighting, right?
Yeah, they did some fighting. Like they'll do fighting, and then they'll kind of
I'm saying
stop.
like the whole Garo arc.
Like you talking about coming off with all that. Yeah,
Yeah.
like they went crazy with all that stuff.
It was
Like
like
all of
30
that was
chapters
good.
straight. It's just yeah.
All of
So
that was
like
good. Like it was great. Like it was nothing bad about it. I felt like that was one of the best things. And
right.
then
Now it's like I feel like it's good. Like once you come up with stuff like that, all right, now content. Let's create a story so that it's just not random fighting. Like these is the parts, the slow parts is the
but
parts where
but see that was the funny thing. I never thought it was just random fighting.
no
Like
no. I'm saying like okay, like right now they just came off of the Garo arc. Now like this slow part, let's tell a story so that once we get back to the fighting, you know,
what they yeah, they doing that. So it just like I said, the way they've been going about everything, because the biggest thing with the new stuff is that you found out the whole hero association. Like I said, everybody spoilers. The whole Hero Association is on some BS. They got like underground gambling going on.
Mm.
So they got monsters they have locked up away, and they'll throw them out there to heroes. Heroes will fight them. And they got people betting on this stuff and everything. So now you got another like Hero Association. I forgot what they call themselves, but you got that going on, and you got those heroes leaving and going over there now.
Mm.
So, but now you got it's like you got that mixed in to what the ninja arc that's starting to happen. That's what I said. Is this kind of been weird? Like when you think about it, because we had that going on, but now we starting with the ninja. So I think they kind of putting everything into, kind of mixing up with each other. But like I said, it's a lot going on, but it's kind of it's weird how they doing it. And I think it's probably because he's trying to learn this animation stuff.
Mm.
But I love One Punch Man.
All right.
One Punch is
Top.
hot.
Yeah. One Punch is cold, man. It's all good. I feel
Yeah.
like this is the time of good anime. Right.
You said what?
Uh, I said this is just the time of just good anime right now. Like it's all good stuff.
Yeah. So
What
now you know what we waiting for.
what
We waiting to see what they gonna do with these movies over here in America.
well, I mean, you got Deadpool 3.
Oh yeah, I just seen Hugh Jackman. He was working out. He got a science behind becoming Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he do this whole little workout regimen. He know what he needs to do to get all toned down and stuff. So I literally just seen him working out like today. Like I woke up this
Mm.
morning with the IG, was like, hey, look, it's Hugh Jackman. Because I don't know. I guess they probably got to shoot some more scenes probably since they had to
Mm.
stop,
Yeah.
right? Because when they supposed to come out this year,
I think in the summer.
right? So they probably got to shoot a couple of more
I
scenes.
know the trailer. I know the trailer's supposed to drop like the end of February.
Either they got to shoot a couple more scenes, or that was probably something old. But he had posted it, and I seen
Hey
something with
man.
Ryan, huh?
Go ahead, go ahead.
I seen a picture with Ryan Reynolds in there. Like it looked like it was like two Deadpools, maybe a stunt double or something. But it looked like Ryan Reynolds was
Yeah,
right there, looking like with some samurai looking hair.
yeah. I saw what you're talking about. I think they doing like a variant or something like that.
Right. So I was like, that's
Yeah,
gonna be crazy
but yeah.
because
What else?
Disney don't look like it's gonna pan out right.
Nah, nothing looks good. Um, and Jonathan Majors gone. They got to redo all
That's gonna be
everything.
trash. I guarantee you. Watch, it's gonna be trash. They gonna mess
They
up
like
terribly.
they gonna do some shit like you know what? Silver Surfer movie.
It's gonna mess up. They watch. Either they gonna because like I said, I heard he had something in his contract to where you couldn't recast Kane.
Nah.
That's what I heard. So I guess that's why they were standing by him.
Mm,
Like I said, that's what I heard. I'm not 100%, but if they don't recast him and they try to do some, oh yeah, Doom wasn't controlling him the whole time. I'm like, that's dumb. I'm like, this is terrible.
yeah, I
So I
don't
don't know
know.
what they're gonna do.
You know what I watched? And I went into it like with no expectation and left surprisingly like satisfied.
What?
The last Fast and the Furious movie with Jason Momoa.
I mean, I haven't watched it. I have I have no high hopes whatsoever.
Bro, okay, look, let me tell you. So look,
Maybe that's what helped you though.
what having no expectations?
Yeah.
I went into it like I'm finna see some wild shit. They finna be flying cars. They finna be driving cars across. Like, don't get me wrong, it was a lot of bullshit going on in it, but it was like the story had you kind of invested where you were like, okay, like not that it makes sense, but like, okay, we just go. But
I don't
Jason
know.
Momoa, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, but Jason Momoa as the villain was kind of like was surprisingly good. I don't know, he had like this metrosexual thing going on.
Yeah, I could tell that from the trailers. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like I don't know. It was the last movie. I didn't even. I fell asleep with John Cena and all of that.
That's when they
I
went
was
out of
out.
space, right?
I couldn't even tell you, brother. I
Tyrese,
got to
Tyrese, and Ludacris character went out of space.
I got to the part when John Cena walked up and they was like, "Yeah, this your brother," and I was like,
See,
"All
I think that
right."
was the one before then, because they had all got together and they knew what was up, and I think they all was just trying to stop some. I don't know. They were trying to stop something, bro. I don't know. Fast and the Furious.
Uh,
It's like a 80s, 90s theme type movie. Just
explosions, guns, women,
yeah, just silly stuff.
casual driving. But you
Except
know
I
what? They
enjoy the
did
80s and
look. They
90s
did a
movies.
look. They did a race in this one
They did a race in this one.
for
Oh yeah,
like
'cause with you
five.
with Jason Momoa, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, because
it
they
was.
showed that in the trailer. They all was getting ready to race.
Yeah, I mean,
How did they throw that in there? If you beat me, I'll leave you alone. Oh, like how did that work? I mean, how did that work?
oh my god,
Because what ain't the whole thing is that they killed the because they killed his boss, right? One of his
they killed
boss.
his dad
Oh, that was his father in Brazil,
in five. Yeah,
right? That
that
was
was
his
his dad.
father.
He was
So
there.
right, they showed him there because they showed that in the trailer. They showed him actually being there, like in the vault or something, right?
When he swung the vault around, he knocked him into the ocean.
Right, right, okay. But they killed his
But
father, and so I bet he was like, "Yo, if y'all race me, I'll leave y'all alone. Rather either it doesn't matter. You
not
killed my
not even
father."
not even not even. They was at like the old western stare down. Like he brought his people. They brought their guns, and then Don was like, "You can't buy the streets." And then all of their people put out their guns. and, and he was like, "You know what? How about a race?" He was like, "And if you win, I turn myself in." And he was like, "But if you lose, then I'm the best."
What?
But it was all just it was a setup.
I'm just saying, with Jason Momoa, though, so he's a professional racer too,
I mean, I don't know.
right?
You know how to drive cars?
He's a racer. All of us. I mean, that just like I don't know, like the history of them.
Well, I mean, you got a one. They was a street racing syndicate in Brazil, right? I can't
I don't
remember
know.
nothing
I don't
about
know
them.
what the hell they
That
was.
was
I don't
five.
remember.
That was 5 movies ago, man.
Right. I
Oof.
don't remember. Like I watched it like a couple of times. Was like, this is good, but I do not remember that story. Because
Ah
at one
man,
point they was trying to get some cars off a train, and next thing you know, yeah, it was something like that. Like I think they dropped down from the sky to get some cars off a train. And then there was a chase scene with Paul Walker, right? That Paul Walker was still in there, right? And they was like jumping off of rooftops and stuff in Brazil, because that's when dude died. The one from the first one, the what was like one of his best friends died or something in that one. Like Dom's best friend. I don't know, bro. I think he died in that one, and then right. You see, Fast and Furious be everywhere, bro. You don't remember, like you
man. I remember The
under the
Rock.
sea talking to Ariel and them, and then next thing you know, they in Africa talking about where Simba. They everywhere, bro. You don't know.
You can't. You
They
can't.
everywhere.
They had they had Dom drifting on water and Bruce Lee talking in the background like flow like water.
You see what I'm saying? See? See, it's everywhere. Like, why would you do that?
And I was like, this is crazy.
Like, what that got to do with being like water? Like, you see what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with being like water. I don't know, man. Like, yeah, that's funny that you even brought that up,
Nah, nah,
because I
man.
see Disney fella.
Disney is Disney is crazy right now.
Yeah, Disney gonna fail.
I canceled my Disney Plus.
What? I gotta
I
stay.
was like I was like, that's so Raven.
Girl, I still
All
like to
right.
watch Aladdin and stuff.
What?
Aladdin. That's my favorite Disney.
The live action?
Hell no. Who said that? I'll never bring that up. Who ever watched that movie? I just said Aladdin. I would never. You should never get that confused. Jeez.
Come on, man. You
I
didn't
was
get
like,
Will Smith a chance.
I watched the movie. It was awful.
Yeah, and you liked it.
It was awful. It was,
It was great.
bro. It started off with Genie having a wife and kids. That's how it started because he tells the story of Aladdin. It's terrible. Right there, you like, yeah, this is bad. It's bad already.
I don't remember. I probably gotta rewatch.
No, you don't need to look at it.
I
Again.
just,
I'm
I
telling
just
you.
remember. I just remember. I was all in, man. When she started singing
I
and
was,
randomly,
hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was never all in. When
I
I
was
saw
all
that they
in.
casted Will Smith as the genie, I was like, that's a problem. You know why?
I remember you was at work walking around like, I can't believe this shit.
Bro, I swear, bro. And you remember I was singing the song. I was like, you ain't never had a friend. Remember, I was mad as hell.
Never have friend, never.
But no, bro, because I was like, I swear, because I was like, if y'all really want to go get somebody black, I was like, go get Jay Farrell. I was like, why
Because he
would you
can do
get Will
impressions.
Smith? Right, the impersonation. That's what made Genie Genie. Robin Williams doing all those impersonations, bro. That's what made Genie Genie. Now you go get Will
That's
Smith to be like,
hilarious.
ha ha, Genie over here hip hopping. I was like, nah, this is trash. Exactly. That's how, yeah. It was just like it was terrible though. Aladdin, A, never
I
watch
know.
that movie. You don't need to watch that movie. Don't ever go to
No,
that.
man. What if we get a Disney ad? We watch that movie. We love that movie.
No, I don't want it. I don't want it. I mean, if they offer me some money, I'm gonna sneak in there like subliminally, like don't watch this movie. Oh, one of the best movies I ever seen.
I mean, you want to talk about a movie. Was it good? It was a movie, man.
Right, it was a movie. Yeah. Woohoo!
When
Ooh,
we
that
went to see it, I saw it twice, and it was a movie. You hear
movie,
me?
believe it or not.
I mean, it had a beginning, it had an end, it was some stuff in the middle, but overall, it was a movie. You hear me?
The credits. The credits came rolling.
What?
And boy.
You want to talk about an executive producer at the beginning?
Oh man, yeah, that movie sucked. Yeah,
Man,
that was terrible, bro. It was a terrible
man.
movie, man.
Oh man, it was a great watch, man.
That was a terrible
Did
watch.
you watch? Do you? What do you think about them doing like all of the old things live action, like Lion King,
You know,
Mermaid?
I don't have a real issue with it. Like I really don't. The only issue comes into play is when they start fiddle faddling, diddle daddling with it. Like when they do too
Well,
much, when they put too much stuff into it, when they be like, hey, we want to add this into it, or we want to take this out, or we want to.
yeah.
Sometimes it could be a, it could be a really bad idea. Like that's a real fine line to cross. Sometimes it work, most times it don't. Like I said, for Aladdin, bro, what was the purpose of Genie being with anybody and having some kids? For
I
what?
don't know. I think the biggest thing was, I mean, the worst. Like it's been so long since I seen the cartoon Aladdin, but it's a part when she flirted with Jafar to like trick him or something like that.
Yeah.
And then the live action movie, they changed it to this powerful musical scene, and like instead of her flirting with him, like she did like some women's self empowerment thing, and I was like, oh, come on, man. Like,
Is that what happened? I don't remember that part.
oh man, Joe, you got to see, you got to watch it.
Dang. Maybe I
She
kind of like spaced out. Was like, yo, what
she
am I
was like,
doing?
she just started singing and like broke the spell or so. It was crazy. But they were saying like, I guess because she was underage, it was inappropriate for her to be flirting with Jafar. So, and I'm
What?
like, Who even thinking about that at this point in
Who knew what age they were?
time? I don't know.
We knew the age they were.
Hey,
I didn't know. Like in Atlanta, I ain't know they was like,
yeah.
yo, Princess Jasmine, you 18, time to get married.
I was like, what? I had looked it up. I'm like, what was that?
I mean, if we knew an age, I guess because it's a what is it? What they call them marriages? What's the
Arranged.
yeah, there you go. I guess at arranged marriage, maybe they got to get married at a certain age. Maybe that's how they know that they was
Well, I
young.
mean, usually when it's an arranged marriage, they be young.
Right. So maybe that's why they knew that.
But I'm not gonna speak on that because I don't know nothing about it.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe. That's why I said maybe. But the thing is, like, he in the ladder, he was talking about he had to marry her, remember? Remember that was his whole thing, and then he tried to trick her and all that fun stuff.
I just know Jafar. I just know Jafar was. I know Jafar was older.
Right. Remember that was the joke so in the Aladdin, like the cartoon animation, there was a joke because like he had the Sultan under his spell with his little cane, and he was like, "Yo, she will marry me." And he was like, "She will marry." He was like, "But you're so old." Like he woke up for that part, and then he put it back in his face like, "No, she will marry me." You know what I'm saying? So at that point, you knew Jafar had an interest in her, so she used that to her advantage.
Yeah,
So I
that
don't
was
know.
crazy. I don't know, but
So I don't know. I mean, but yeah, bad movies. I see that happening to Disney. I see them making this a live action trash of a trash tragedy. I see that happening. I do. I see it happening, bro.
what
I
you think
see.
about DC?
With DC, I went to go try to see it. Do they got footage like on YouTube?
Of what?
Oh no, you said DC. Okay, I'm thinking about
Yeah.
something else. DC, I got faith in.
Mm. Why?
I got faith in them because I got faith in James Gunn.
Oh, okay.
And as far as what he trying to
Did you
do,
watch Blue Beetle?
no, I still haven't watched that. You know why? Because I've been too lazy to hook up my subscription back up
Mm.
because it breaks every now and then for whatever reason. I guess when they do an update, they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
you got to sign back in." I just never signed back in. I was like, whatever. I'll do it later. I never signed back in because I was gonna watch Blue Beetle. And I just never signed back in. I mean, but I
I
like
mean,
what I got. I like his ideas. How he gonna bring in the Brave and the Bold because that's gonna be Bruce and Damien, right? I think it's supposed to be Bruce and
yeah,
Damien. So we're gonna kind of cut all that other stuff, but we just gonna get into what everybody's more interested in, which is Damien. People love Damien because
yeah,
he's just such a different person from Bruce. And
yeah.
it's always an issue. Like Damien, like, yo, bro, we just need to kill him. Like, what we doing? And Bruce like, no, we don't do that. And Damien be like, yo, I'm gonna do it anyway, and they'll get into it. But he be trying to bring them down. So I like the fact they doing that. I like the fact with the Clark and the Lois. He not playing them games. They know they in love. Like, they just gonna get straight to it. Because that's what I liked about what they did with the other Superman. I don't like for them to draw that whole love thing out.
Mm.
You know? Like, why do all that? Just put them together. I don't want to see they whole build up like, oh, are you Superman? Because I love Superman. And it's like, oh, I love Lois. I don't want her to know who I am. It's like, okay, we get that, but let's just put y'all together, man. Don't waste our time. I ain't got time for all
Yeah.
that. That's stupid. That's dumb. Let's not do that. I mean, and then he worked, and then he got some characters he want to work with, like Terrific Man and all that stuff like that. So, I mean, I got faith in him. We'll see. He haven't did me wrong yet.
You
I
like
mean, what
Suicide
James Gunn
Squad
movie
too?
you didn't really like?
You gotta name some movies. I'm really not like. I don't. I can't.
Come on, yeah,
Guardians of the Galaxy. That's James Gunn, right? Oh
yeah,
no, that's not it. Is it?
yeah. All three of them. All three, James Gunn.
You said you like all three, right?
I like all three.
Okay.
Go see. Okay.
I don't know. The third one wasn't really all that to me. It was they all cool, they all funny, but like
I love the
they
third one.
the third one they was doing too much with Rocket. I was like they was trying to get you to cry. It was like they was trying their best to get you to cry. Come
I
on.
don't, well, I don't know. It kind of hit me with it, so I ain't gonna lie
They
about it.
was like, come on. It was like, and everybody's in the cell is gonna die.
I mean, then they have Quill. Quill almost died. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That man
And
froze
then
up, whole body just.
I don't like what they did with what you call it, Adam.
With who? With Adam?
Uh, yeah,
Adam Warlock?
yeah.
Yeah, I let it go. I was like, well, I was like, they trying to play it like, well, he young because do he got the he don't have he got the reality stone in him, right?
I don't know.
Because
At
he's
this point,
see, that's what I'm saying. So
he had something in his
it's
head
already
like it was
twisted up.
supposed to be the reality song.
Right. So it's already twisted up. Because he
Mm.
was supposed to have the reality stone in him on his forehead. That's what that was supposed to be.
Mm.
So what they, I mean, I was cool with it. It was what it was because what you could do,
You
because
mean
they
the
trying to
Mind
say,
Stone?
huh?
You mean the Mind Stone?
Yeah, is it the Mind Stone? Like what what's his name had in him
Ultron?
with Vision?
Yeah, Vision had the Mind Stone.
That was supposed to be a Warlock,
Yeah,
right? So I mean,
I'm like, yeah.
they already screwed
I,
up.
I mean, hey. But
I ain't like Age of Ultron. That Avenger was trash to me on so many levels.
how can the world change if it doesn't evolve?
Like it was,
I,
I mean, it was just it was
I like the
bad on so many
message.
levels. Like from
I like the
Hulk and the
message.
Black Widow, terrible, terrible idea.
Hulk, man, Hawkeye and Black Widow.
No, Hulk and Black Widow, the Hulk.
Oh, being in a relationship,
Yeah, I thought that was dumb.
son's getting low.
Hey, let's not bring in Betty and make that his love interest. Like none of that made sense, bro. Like get out of here. Like it made sense for Betty. He was in deep heads over heel in love with Betty. Betty loved him.
Was, was Betty a redhead?
I don't think so. No.
Uh, I was gonna
I
say
thought
maybe he was projecting.
they should have just brought Liv Tyler back in.
As what on a mission?
She was Betty.
They should have just had him have his anger under control. Like
No, they tried. That was stupid. You
I'm
know
saying,
why?
like
You know why I could control it? Because I'm always angry. I was like, no way.
I'm saying, I'm saying, like
Oh,
having Black Widow be the medium for him turning into Hulk. I mean, being able to come down from being Hulk was kind of like just
bring Betty
random.
back. Just bring Betty back. That's all they had to do.
I'm I'm saying like what you saying, bringing Betty back. Like how would they show that on the mission? Like Betty come off a ship,
But that's the problem. They should have brought her back a long time ago. That was the issue.
but
You brought Hawk in. You were supposed to bring Betty in.
I guess
You accept what you know. That's why they came up with the dumb solution of the Black Widow.
hey man, sun's
Terrible
getting low.
writing.
But uh, Quicksilver getting shot was probably the worst
The
thing.
worst. Bro getting shot by bullets. What?
I was like, I couldn't believe it. I bet you didn't see that coming. I'm like, nobody saw it coming.
I was in the show and I was like, how that make sense?
He got shot. I was like, what?
I was like, what y'all trying to tell me? The velocity of the bullets from the jet is super duper.
Nah, bro. I'm like, this is not even. Come on, man. You can't give it to me like that. Like,
Hey, I think that had to be the worst death ever.
hey, the MCU.
Yeah, what was worse than that? I know we coming up like trying to think of this off back, but bro, that was the worst. You kill a speedster that we know is way faster, like beyond faster than some bullets, die by some bullets.
This nigga been dodging bullets the whole movie. I mean, avoiding bullets the whole movie. I mean, I mean, running. This nigga. Oh man. I mean, it was. I mean, they were showing he was kind of slow though throughout the movie though, because when they vibrated the glass and he fell through, like him falling on the okay, like him losing his footing. All right, cool. But once he touched the ground, like okay, I'm getting up now. Like he was just on the ground, like shit, that hurt.
That's why I said that Age of Ultron was terrible, man. It was bad.
Ultron was probably the best part of the movie.
Ultron was the best part of that movie. Just how they
Everything else
had him
been
talking and
nothing
stuff
made
was
sense.
cool.
Yeah.
He was just
With the
talking
shit, it was a
crazy.
part. Remember when he ripped through himself or some shit like that? And it
Yeah,
was
that was
like a
cold.
horror. Yeah, that was
That
cool.
was
I was
cold.
like, yeah. I was like, okay, I'm back in.
That was cold. If it wasn't for Ultron, that movie would have been ass.
Yeah.
Like it was bad, but it wasn't ass because of Ultron. Because I'm like, from Vision and all, the reason why Vision is so
Remember when he
confusing,
cut dude arm off?
huh?
Remember when he cut the dude arm off?
Who, Ultron?
Yeah.
What part? No, I don't remember that.
Ulysses Claw. Remember from Black Panther?
Oh yeah. You
Yeah,
talking that was
remember
all
he
up in
was
our
they made a transaction and he was like, keep your friends rich and your enemies richer. And he was like, Tony Stark told me that. He was like, why everybody keep comparing me to Tony Stark?
right.
And he snatched the seat.
He was like, yeah, you don't care, yeah, all right.
He snatched his arm off.
Yeah, Ultron. And the thing was, even Ultron was the best thing about it. Ultron was weak.
I mean,
Ultron,
yeah.
he was supposed to be he was supposed to be he was supposed to be one of them big bad villains.
Yeah. Ultron, yeah.
What
But
I
he was
thought they
trying
was
to
going,
get
yeah, I thought they was establishing him, and I thought they was
right.
gonna use him again. I was like, dang, y'all really just got rid of him?
But I mean, I think overall, like, it'd be hard to like Age of Ultron Part 2.
No. See, you don't do an Age of Ultron Part 2. You just bring him in. See,
The right
and
way.
that's why I tell people, like, when they write this stuff, a lot of them I think feel like never watched cartoons.
Mm.
What cartoons did, they gave us this character, right? It probably this whole episode of this character. Then later on, probably some episodes from that one, he probably like, hey, we joined up to try to kill this person. Or just this villain always pop back up later. Like you don't have to kill them off.
Nah.
He come back. And that's why I said, why would y'all kill Ultron? Ultron was supposed to be one of the big ones.
Well, I mean,
I thought they was establishing him.
I think I don't think they really killed him off though. Like it's
Man, he
Ultron.
did.
Like blasting him with like some fail. Yeah.
Didn't they go get his last little whatever and killed him.
I mean, come on, like it's Ultron. He can escape through the internet. Like it's
No, the
Ultron.
Vision found him and killed him.
Mm.
That was it. No more Ultron. He dead.
It's my birthday.
And what? Hey, I don't know. How strong is Vision?
Comic?
Yeah. Because I thought they was doing too much. I don't remember Vision being this strong.
I don't think he was. I don't think he was like that. But I think they gave him the Mind Stone.
Ah, Fluey. Whatever.
I don't know. I
Whatever.
don't know.
Nobody cares. DC, I feel like is on an uprising, and I feel like MCU is on a downward
Yeah, that
spiral.
because that Flash movie was great.
Yep.
I know you seen it.
I probably didn't.
Yeah, I know you watched it
Probably didn't watch it.
when he was like saving babies.
Could
Yep,
have been microwave, right?
yep. The
Woo.
baby in the microwave with a chimichanga.
I'm gonna tell you something. I did not need that Flash movie.
Hey man,
There was
let
no
me tell
reason
you
for
something. They had started making it.
it.
That was the reason.
And then they kept the crazy guy too. That's what made it worse.
Who, Ezra?
Yeah. He was a menace to society, bro, and they kept him.
Ezra Miller's like, I told Jonathan Majors he should have came to DC. Should have came to DC. You feel
Cause
me?
I heard
They
some talk that
believe
they
it.
was trying to use him for something.
They like over here. We believe in second chances.
I bet they do. Yeah, I mean they proved it. They proved it. Not even second chances, bro. They third and fourth, right? They believe in all chances. Cause he had just a second chance. That bro was a menace. He kidnapped somebody. Then he steal some people. He burglarized some people and stole their liquor.
I don't know what. I don't even know,
Yeah, he
brother.
was crazy. Crazy ass dude, man. I don't know. But
Uh,
I don't know, man. The turn of events, we'll see what happens. Right now, the biggest thing as far as MCU is Deadpool.
yeah. Everybody waiting on that.
Yeah. Deadpool's the biggest thing. Well, I feel like that's gonna be the last good movie from them. Like it's gonna
I ain't gonna say that.
I think that's gonna be the
I could.
last one.
I could sit through a Fantastic Four movie if they do it right.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do it right. That's the thing. I think they gonna try to because they gonna have to
Well, one, I think you got to do a two-parter. No doubt about it.
they don't have to do a two-part.
Rushing them getting their powers and rushing them fighting. So, all right, I'm not a Fantastic Four fan, but Doctor Doom was with them when they was out of space, right?
Hmm. I don't think he was.
And every adaptation, he always
No,
out there.
I don't think he was. I could
Okay,
swear Dr. Doom's powers came from his homeland. Cause like his mother was like I think his mother was some type of I forgot what you call it, but she had like some type of powers, and I think his father was smart or something like that. I have to look it up again, but I'm pretty sure Dr. Doom was not with them.
but I just don't think you could tell their origin, and his origin, and have them clash
But
all in
that's the
one movie.
problem. Stop telling origin stories.
So you just want them to jump right
Just
into it
get
with their
into it.
power.
Yes, yes. I'm so sick of an origin story. If you do an origin story, do it later.
Everybody, but you know what? That is true because Spider-Man: Homecoming worked way better because he had his powers already.
Just start it. You could do an origin story later if you want to, but you don't have to do that. Like you do not. It's not. Is it a manual somewhere that says, "Hey, you do this. You make sure you do this goddamn origin story."
Got to tell the beginning how it all started.
Just start it. Like, who gives a shit? Like, just start. Just start it. Hey, we here. We saving people, and this nigga's crazy.
The
Like,
movie start off like this.
hey,
Hey, we saving
Batman the
people.
animated series did not have an origin story. You start finding out about Batman as the show played along. You did not have, oh, this is how we start. Batman started off just beating people ass, bro.
Yeah, but you got more time to tell that though. Like in the
No,
movie,
you don't. You talking about you got more time to tell a story through the series?
yeah.
You could do the same because the MCU is supposed to be this big ass series.
I mean, but it's movies though.
But Harry Potter did it.
Hey, real quick, my phone on 1%.
What the?
Yeah, I
Oh,
just
gee.
realized.
All right, fellas. Look like we're gonna have to hang this one up.
I just realized it. I'm like, damn.
It's all good. Well, let's hang it up, man. Hey, I'm your boy. I'm your shepherd. You know what I'm saying? We gonna hang it up real quick.
Nah, man, we can do the outro.
No, we just got it. Hey, I'm your boy shepherd. I'm your shepherd. Oh, is that Bone and Biggie? We're gonna
Shepherd.
get sued.
Oh man. Oh man.
But yeah, we'll be back. It's your boy JB over here, rocking
It's your
it.
boy JB, man.
Get us a
Rocking it on the
copyright
keys.
troubles, playing Bone and Biggie on the keyboard. It sound like I don't.
I'm on the keys.
We'll get up with y'all. Thanks for
Biggie
chatting
is
up.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? On another
All right,
casual.
man. All right, man. Yeah, man. Thank y'all for tuning in and
Hey,
leave a like,
comment.
comment. Yeah. And we'll be back
Next time.